Alright guys, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So today I am going to be running down my top 10 LRs with the best animations in the game. If you've seen my previous video that I've done for my Dokkan Fests that I've got up top linked, I ran down the top 10 LRs the top 10 Dokkan Fests that I think have the best animations in the game. I just want to state again before I go into this because top 10 lists can be quite controversial. This is my own personal favourites, okay? So I'm not saying they are the best in the game. I'm just saying they are what I find to be the best in the game, what I enjoy most, what I like seeing. And you're allowed to disagree. If you do disagree, I'd actually enjoy it if you dropped a list down below of what you like as your top 10 LRs in the game for animations. So feel free to do that. But enough waffle from me to introduce this video. Without further ado, let's get cracking with this list. So starting off at number 10 on the list, we have a free-to-play LR. A lot of people might be surprised by this because their 12 key is nothing special, but I really like their 18 key. I think Mecha Frieza and King Cole have a really good super attack for their 18 key. As well as that, they've got a KO screen, which is always nice to see. And I think they're pretty damn good, especially for a free-to-play unit. Remember guys, I'm only including units in my box that are available on Global, and for me, I'm quite happy to put these guys at number 10. Now, at number 9 on the list, this one is pretty old, and compared to what we have these days, some people might wonder why I've got these guys on the list. But for me, a lot of these super attacks come down to how they make me feel, what they make me remember about the anime, because I'll be honest, the reason I play this game is because I like the anime so much, and in turn it made me love Dokkan. And one of my favourite moments in the entire anime is when Goku and Frieza link up to take on Jiren, and this scene was amazing. I mean, it was hands down one of the best scenes in the Tournament of Power, and I think the guys at Akatsuki done really well capturing that. So I'm going to put these guys at number 9 on my list. Coming in at number 8, for much the same reason as what I just said a minute ago, is the androids. I love the Android Cell Saga, and I really like the sense of fun that these two guys are having toying with their opponents during this super attack. It seems like they're taking it easy, nothing's a hassle to them, and they're just kind of smacking around the opponent for a bit of fun. As well as that, this unit also has an active skill which brings in Android 16 to play, and basically he's got a whole new set of animations which, again, as well as having a voiced active skill, his animations are pretty tidy as well. Swooping in at number 6 on the list, who surprisingly this LR is quite a bit lower than I put the TUR on my other list. We have LR Rose. Again, his 12 key is nothing really spectacular. His 18 key is a lot better, but the reason that he's here on this list, I mean, the 18 key is cool, but it's more to do with his rage mode. His rage mode looks really cool. You get the Goku Black Rift, you get the multiple Goku Blacks appearing, stuff like that. I think this is a hype animation. This here just looks awesome. I'm not mad for the unit. I think he's really good, but I mean, I remember when he first came out, he was being declared the best unit in the game, etc. But it didn't take people very long to realise he's actually not at all. But he is still a fun unit to play with, and his animations are very solid. And I like the Goku Black Rift, as might be the Goku Black arc, which will probably become apparent with the next one. But yes, Goku Black is quite happily number 6 on the list. Because I think we're number 6, I might have lost count. I actually think this might be number 6. So we've got this guy, now people might be surprised I've got him so low down. I mean, his animations are amazing. They are amazing, but I don't know. I just can't really justify putting him higher on the list. I do enjoy him. I think his active skill is pretty cool. I think his KO screen is awesome. I think his, I think his transformation's awesome. But I think where I've got him here, I'm quite happy to land him kind of right smack bang in the middle of this list. Yeah, I've just counted on my fingers, number 5, so if I said anything other than 5, I'm sorry. No, I counted again, he's number 6. I keep talking, but yeah, he's number 6. Oh god, I'm so dumb. So that makes number 5 in my list. Hopefully I have actually counted this correctly. Number 5 on my list would be Gohan. Again, a lot of this is to do with the fact that I love the Cell Saga so much. I think that Gohan is awesome as a unit. I think he's got awesome animations. I think his transformation, if you ever see it, I think his transformation is pretty damn cool. And I am quite happy to put him at number 5 on the list. And his KO screen might be my favourite in the entire game. But I love this in particular, when he transforms into Super Saiyan 2. But yeah, I think I've got him here more for his KO screen, which is a really weird thing to say, than anything else. I love it, it's my favourite in the entire game. Not to mention this as well, this is pretty solid. I don't think the other one even compares to how good this one is. Even after it got revamped, it's just nowhere near the same league as this. Okay, number 4, we have Angel Vegeta. Angel Vegeta, solid animations, really good animations. A lot of this comes down to the whole "you are number 1", the fact that they put mouth flaps in and everything. It's pretty awesome. He's also got a special super attack that happens when you're linked up with a Goku character, which is also pretty damn good. You can probably see a trend here, they're putting a lot of effort into these newer units. But yep, number 4 on the list, I'm quite content to say that it's Vegeta. And this here, this is just awesome. Number 1. Coming in at number 3 on the list. This was where it got a bit harder to do the top 3. To be honest, I'd say that number 3 and number 2 could be interchangeable, although I'm kind of content in how I've got them. But at number 3, I'm going to put Buhan, Bootanks, Boo, whatever you want to call them. I generally always call them Buhan, Bootanks, to be honest, even though most people probably call him Buhan. But yeah, this guy's great. He's got multiple animations, all of them are animated fantastically. Whether it's his 12 key, whether it's his 18 key, he's also got an active skill transformation, which is voiced and it's also awesome. I'll let that play because it's about to start talking. And then obviously the super attacks he pulls off in his transform state are pretty damn fantastic too. You can probably guess who's coming up in number 2 now, because I did say that I believe that the 2 of these characters are interchangeable, which probably means by now you've worked out who I've got in first place, but I will explain my choice when we get there. So putting these guys in second place, I mean, I was tempted to put these guys first, but I think ultimately the decision I've made for first place I'm quite happy and quite content with, and I think I've made the right choice. Again, it is my own personal preferences, you know. I love this unit, I love its animations. I like the counter, although if you get a lot of counters in a row it can actually take quite a lot of time. This here is the reason why I think they're awesome. I just like the whole give me that quick, put on the, give me that now, sorry, put on the ear, combine, this is Super Vegeta thing. He's also got some really good animations. I think the animations themselves come from Kakarot, the Excalibur, I think that's what they call it, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, these animations are good. They're definitely good. This here is really good. It's fun for a counter, but obviously if you get like 4 counters in a row, you can kind of be like, oh, come on now, I've seen that enough, just hurry up. Super attack here is pretty damn awesome. So again, I'd be shocked by now if you don't know who's number 1. Let's just say it's not Vegeta. So, despite Vegeta being my favourite fusion, yep, hate me down below, Gogeta fanboys. Gogeta, I think it's really hard to argue that this guy's got the best super attack in the game. For me, the super attack that really pushes it over the edge for me is his 12 key when he's in the Vegeta Blue state. You'll see it coming up in a minute. There's something I really like about it, about the way the colours kind of pop off the screen. Actually, if you look at it versus the actual animation, it looks better in Dokkan than it looked in the movie, and it's because in the movie they used some weird CGI to do it, and in Dokkan obviously it's animated by hand, and I actually think it looks better in Dokkan than it looks in the movie, which is just mental. Here it's here. I think the blues, the vibrant purples and stuff like that, I just think they look really cool, and this is definitely my favourite of his super attacks, but it just looks so goddamn good that it's enough for him to go into first place, because his other super attacks are awesome as well, but his 12 key in particular at blue is the one that really pops off for me, and this is why I'm more than happy to say that, in my opinion, for me, for my own personal favourites, Gogeta takes the top spot and he has the best animation in Dokkan for me. So don't hate me, but it is my own personal choice. So anyway guys, as this active skill plays out and he says goodbye to Broly, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. Thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video if you did. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Please like this video, comment down below with your own picks, and I shall catch you on the next Dokkan battle video.